Tonight, you are invited to experience deep relaxation and a gentle ancestral healing for hidden blocks. Find a place to settle. Comfortable, safe, still. Allow your body to arrive where it is, supported. Soften your face, soften your shoulders. If your eyes are closed, rest them now. If you prefer to keep them softly open for a moment, let a soft focus take over, then close them when you are ready. Begin with a breath that is easy, like a tide arriving at shore. Breathe in through the nose, cool and clear. Breathe out through the mouth, warm and soft. Inhale coolness. Exhale warmth. Again, inhale cool, filling the ribs. Exhale warm, letting the jaw and belly soften. One more time. Inhale cool, opening the chest. Exhale warm, releasing anything that does not need to be held. Notice how each exhale carries a little more unburdening. With each breath, allow your body to find a rhythm that feels like a slow, steady ocean. Let your shoulders drop. Let your forehead smooth. Let your tongue rest behind your teeth. Let your hands unclench, fingers loosening, palms heavy. Feel your feet resting into the surface beneath you, supported and held. As you breathe, bring your attention to the top of the head. Imagine a gentle warmth beginning to melt barriers there, softening the scalp, relaxing the space behind the eyes. Let that warmth travel slowly, like sunlight through leaves, down into the temples and across the forehead. Soften the muscles between your eyebrows. Allow your cheeks and jaw to soften. Let the mouth part just a fraction, like a quiet sigh. Bring that same release into your neck. Let the neck lengthen. Let any tightness slide down and out through the shoulders. Shoulders drop easily, as if settling into a chair you no longer need to hold yourself up for. Breathe into that space. With the out-breath, notice a letting go, small and certain. Your arms become heavy, weighty in the most comfortable way. Your hands rest open, fingers uncurling. Follow the warmth down into your chest. Let the ribs expand with a calm inhale and soften with an exhale. Let your heart space loosen like a gate opening slowly. Feel the muscles along your spine release, vertebra by vertebra, as if a gentle tide is washing over them. Let that tide move into your belly, softening the belly, the hips, the pelvis. Legs grow warm and heavy. Knees relax. Ankles and feet rest, melting into the support below. If your mind drifts, that's okay. Simply return to the breath. Cool in, warm out. Return to the sensation of being supported. Return to this place of gentle surrender. Repeat quietly to yourself, if it helps. I am safe to rest. I am safe to let go. If this invitation feels like something you might return to, you may save or bookmark this meditation to come back to it when you need gentle release. There is no pressure, only an open offering. Now, bring attention to the center of your chest, where a small, steady warmth begins to glow. This is your golden ember, an inner light that welcomes you home. It is soft, like the glow beneath a lid of coals, steady without urgency. Notice the color of this ember, a worn gold, warm and tender. It rests in your heart space, small and familiar. Allow the ember to breathe with you. With each inhale, it brightens slightly. With each exhale, it settles, sending soft warmth outward. Notice its pulse align with your own, a gentle meeting of rhythms. This ember is an anchor. Return to it when attention wanders. Say to yourself, if you like, golden ember, and feel how the phrase settles the mind. Now, imagine that warmth expanding, slow and patient. It grows from a small ember into a comfortable warmth that moves through your chest, across your shoulders, down your arms, to your hands. The warmth moves through the belly, into the hips, along the thighs, through the knees, down to your calves and feet. As it travels, it carries a soft, melting quality, a release that is kind, not forced. Each part of the body it touches becomes more present, more relaxed, more at ease. You may find images arising, memories, colors, textures. Let them come without needing to examine them. Allow the golden ember to receive whatever appears and transform it with its steady light. If you notice anything that feels heavy or tight, simply send a breath there and let the ember's warmth meet it. Cool in, warm out. Let it go. Imagine now that you step into a night that feels like a protective cloak. Beneath your feet, the earth is soft and familiar. The path ahead is pale, touched by starlight, as though it remembers the way you walk. Tall trees line the path, their trunks dark and steady. The scent is a gentle mix of damp moss and pine, a hush of earth and quiet. Your footsteps are light, and with each step you feel more grounded, more guided, more exactly where you need to be. The path opens and narrows, parting like a memory-making space. Stars above make a subtle canopy, scattered and kind. Light moves through the branches, creating small, shifting patterns that play across the ground. You are moving with calm, each step soft and steady. Notice the sound of your breath here, the cool intake and the warm release, each breath guiding the next step. A clearing appears ahead, illuminated by a fire that is both ancient and new. It burns with a gentle crackle, not fierce, but transforming. Around it, a circle of ancestors gathers in the glow, faces familiar and unfamiliar, some fully lit, some touched by shadow. They are a collective presence, steady, welcoming, attentive. There is no demand here, only a recognition and offering of company. At the edge of the circle, an elder rises. They carry a carved staff, a quiet presence. In their hands rests a heart-shaped stone, smooth, warm, fitting to your palm. The elder's eyes hold a soft invitation. You move forward, and they offer the stone to you with a small nod, as if handing you a permission to let go. Take the heartstone now if you wish. Feel its weight between your palms. Notice its texture, the coolness becoming warm as it meets your skin, the little imperfections that mark its history. Place it gently at the center of your chest, aligning it with your golden ember. Feel how the stone vies to match your pulse, to meet the rhythm you are holding. It is safe here. It is welcome. Around you there is a low, steady drum, an old, patient beat that resonates in the earth and under your feet. A soft chant begins, wordless and full of intention, saying only what needs saying. Welcome, hold, release. You are held within that cadence. Let it sink into your bones. Let it remind you that you do not carry alone. Now the elder lifts a small bundle of sage, a sprig honored here as a symbolic clearing gesture. If that image does not sit with you, imagine instead a breath of cleansing wind, or a gentle wave of light passing over you. The gesture is symbolic and inclusive, an offering of attention and care. The elder moves the smoke, or the light, around your shoulders and chest, not to take anything from you forcefully, but to create space. You may feel a cooling, a lifting, a loosening in the place where things have felt stuck. The elder offers you an invitation. Without needing to name it aloud, allow one image, one feeling, one small heaviness to slide from your chest into the stone. You do not have to decide its details. Simply imagine the weight shifting. Take an exhale now, softly, and as you breathe out, imagine that a single thread of tension loosens and flows into the stone. Inhale the ember's warmth to steady you. Exhale into the stone and watch the thread move. Repeat this offering 2 more times. Breathe in, settle, hold a moment of attention at the heart, then breathe out, transferring another small piece into the stone. Breathe into the ember, soft and bright. Breathe out, and let another small thing slide away. Each exhale can carry a little more ease, Each exhale can be a permission. Let it go. When you feel ready, lift the stone from your chest. It is warm with what you have given. It holds what you needed to release, not to destroy, but to transform. The elder nods and guides you toward the fire. As you approach, notice the way the flames lean, attentive. The stone meets the fire, and there is no violent breaking, only a change of state. The heavy becomes light, the dense becomes translucent. Watch how the burden you carried shifts into a thread of light that rises and merges with the kind heat of the flame. As the stone rests at the heart of the fire, imagine the smoke and sparks carrying away what you offered. The transformation is gentle. The energy you gave does not vanish. It becomes a different kind of presence. Wisdom for the lineage, light for the path. A softened memory that no longer anchors you. Say quietly if you like, I offer this. I let it go. You may repeat those words inside, or simply feel the truth of them. Breathe again, bringing your attention back to the golden ember in your chest. Notice how space around the ember feels different, roomier, more available. Let the sense of opening extend through the lungs, through the shoulders, into the arms. The ancestors around the fire send small, careful waves of blessing, like a light mist, moving across the places that were closed. Their touch is not forceful. It is a remembering. They remember names and stories you might not yet know. They offer patience, and the tired parts of you are acknowledged. The elder steps forward and traces a circle of light around you, slow and sure. This mantle settles on your shoulders as a soft glow, a seal of wholeness. It is not a barrier against the world, but a mantle of permission to be yourself, whole and incomplete at once. The light nestles along your spine, across your collarbones, around your chest. Feel its warmth like a shawl, like a promise. You are held. The fire softens to embers. Sparks rise and drift like tiny stars, each one carrying a blessing. The ancestors' drum becomes a low pulse at the edge of your awareness. The clearing breathes with you. Where there were rigid places inside, now there is movement. Where there were blocks, now there is a gentle current. You may sense without pressure the beginnings of flow. Small currents that can deepen over time. If your mind flags or wishes to name things, allow it a single, gentle reminder. Return to the golden ember. Let the ember be the home base for your attention. Cool in, warm out. If anything feels intense at any moment, you can return to the breath, to the body, to the simple rhythm that grounds you here. This is not about forcing feelings away. It is about offering them a new container. A new shape. Feel the weight of the body beneath you, heavy in all the right places. Your breath is easy and calm. Your muscles soften like cloth draped over a form. The mantle of light rests on you. Around you, the circle of ancestors lowers their hands in blessing. And in that lowering is a settling, a permission to rest. Allow the scene to soften now. The clearing becomes gentler, the fire easing to a cozy glow. The elder gives a small nod, a closing of hands. The heartstone, having done its work, cools and sits among the embers as a quiet reminder. You offered what you needed to offer. You transformed what you wished to release. Whatever remains is held, not as a burden, but as part of your story. As the night wraps you, feel the golden ember expand one last time, filling the chest with a tender radiance that reaches down through the belly, across the hips, and into the legs. Let that light seep into the very ends of your fingers and toes. Let it steady the mind and soften the edges. Know in this moment that you are held by something larger than any single worry. You are carried in a field of care. If you wish, repeat silently, I am held in light. I am free to rest. Let these words be an assurance, not a demand. Let them sink into the spaces that opened during this journey. Let them become part of the breath that anchors you to rest. There is nothing you must do now except allow. Let the body find its sleep. Let the breath find its deep tide. Imagine the ancestors stepping back, their presence folded like a soft blanket around you, close enough to keep you safe, distant enough to let you rest. The embers glow like a slow heartbeat. The stars watch with gentle light. As you drift, small dreams may arrive. Images, colors, small scenes that feel like messages. Allow them. There is no need to analyze. Let them pass and soften back into the night. Your hands and feet grow heavier with each quieting breath. The spaces in your chest widen and become spacious enough for rest. If you stay awake for a while longer, that is perfectly fine. Let this be a practice you return to when you need it. The offering you made tonight is a beginning, an invitation toward less burden and more flow. You may come back to the golden ember whenever you need to center. You may come back to the path, the clearing, the circle of ancestors, and the heartstone as often as feels right. Now, carrying the warmth of the golden ember and the mantle of light, prepare to drift deeper. Feel the support beneath you, the quiet around you, the steady breath within you. Say once more, softly in your mind, I am held. I let it go. I rest. Allow those words to become a soft hum that fades with your breath. If you found this experience supportive, consider subscribing or saving this meditation so you can return to it on other nights. There is a gentle power in returning, in allowing the practice to deepen over time. You are held, carried, and cradled by light and by remembrance. The hidden blocks you offered have shifted. They have become thread, then light, then an offering. Rest now in the steady keeping of that light. Drift into dreams held by warmth, and wake when you are ready, welcomed back to yourself. Good night.